Hello, and welcome to this video on averages and range. Here we'll discuss the different types of average, namely the mean, the median, and the mode, as well as the range. Average means kind of the middle or something typical, but mathematically we have three types of average. We're going to start with the mean. So to calculate the mean of a set of numbers, you add them all up and divide by the number of numbers in the set. So, for example, let's find the mean of these numbers here. So we have 7, 6, 2, 5, and 5. So we first add them up. 7 add 6, well, that will give us 13, then add 2, that's 15, and then the 2 5s brings us to 25. But then we have to divide by the number of numbers there are, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you divide by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So the mean for this set of numbers is 5. Note that the mean is not always a whole number. It doesn't have to be a whole number. Sometimes it will be a decimal. So next we'll look at the median. To find the median, you first need to put the numbers in order. Then the median is the one in the middle. Now, if you have an odd number of numbers, then there will be a single middle value. If, on the other hand, you have an even number of numbers, then there will be two numbers in the middle. So the median is the mean of those two numbers, or in other words, the value in the middle of those two numbers. So looking at these numbers again, let's start by arranging them into order. So we have 2, 5, 5 will come first, then the 6 and the 7. Now we can see here we have 5 numbers. So the middle, 2 from the left, 2 from the right, and we have the middle value is 5. So for this set of numbers, 5 is the median. And the last average we're going to look at is called the mode. This is the value that appears the most. Now I remember this using the MO because it stands for almost most often. So again, let's look at these values and think about what the mode is. Well, we can see that 5 clearly appears most often, so 5 is the mode. Note that a set of numbers is allowed to have more than one mode if there are two numbers that appear most often. So for example, if we also had another 2, then both 5 and 2 would be the mode of this set of numbers. Did you notice that the set of numbers that we were considering, we had that the mean, the median, and the mode were all 5? Well, that isn't always the case. These things do not always have to be the same. So for example, what we're going to do, we're going to look at these numbers and find the median, mean, and mode of these. So we'll start with the mean. So remember, we add them up. So 10 plus 2 gives us 12, then 8 gives us 20, up to 26 to 28. So we have 28, and we divide this by 5. Now 28 divided by 5, the way I divide by 5 is I tend to divide by 10 and then times by 2. So that's going to bring us up to 5.6. So this is the mean. Now the median, remember you have to put the numbers in order. So the 2, 2, 6, 8, 10. We have 5 numbers, so the middle number will be the third number. In this case, that's 6. So 6 is the median. And then the most often, remember, gives us the mode. So that's going to be 2. So see here that the mean, the median, and the mode are not all the same. And finally, let's look at the range. This is simply just the difference between the largest value and the smallest value. So let's find the range of these two sets that we have considered in this video. So the range of this set of numbers consisting of 7, 6, 2, 5, and 5. Well, the biggest number is 7. The smallest number is 2. So the difference is going to be 7 minus 2, gives us 5. And what about the second set of numbers we've considered? Well, the biggest number is 10, and the smallest number is 2. So the range is 8. And that concludes this video on averages and range. We've seen that the mean, which is the sum of all numbers divided by the number of numbers, the median, which is the middle value when they're in order, and the mode, which is the most common value, are all types of averages. We also saw the range, which is just the difference between the biggest and the smallest numbers. Check out the exercises and summary for more on this, and I'll see you next time.